Good morning. Good morning. It's Soul Work Saturday, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Make sure my internet connection working. Everything's on. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Soul Work Saturday with Coach Devona. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning. I got a little vibe going on this morning, y'all. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to work out with my trainer today, so I got to keep my energy, keep it up, okay? Because I already know he about to get on me, all right? But first, I do not own the rights to the music played in the background, but I'm jamming y'all. All right, let me turn it down because I got to get ready to give y'all this information. Okay, so happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Soul Work Saturday. I hope that you all are having an amazing morning so far. And if not, let's just woo-saw and let's start all over. Okay, it's still early. You still got some time to get it right. All right. So I just want to talk to you guys about what I've been talking to you guys about for the past, 3 Saturdays. It's basically how our past experiences are basically spilling over into our adulthood, right? So we as people sometimes do not realize how our traumatic and toxic experiences as a child still have side effects as an adult, right? And this is a real thing. This is like real situations. Like it is like, yeah, therapists, every like it's a real thing. So this is not something that I'm just like telling y'all or whatever, or just off of my own life experiences, but this is real, okay? So I'm going to give a review of some of the things that I've been talking about. Hello, Brown Beauties. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Crystal. Good morning, y'all. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so good morning to everyone, okay? So what I've been talking about, it's basically attachment styles, right? And an attachment style is basically the result of the relationship of you and your caregiver as a child. So whoever that caregiver is, whether it's mom, dad, auntie, grandmother, grandfather, whoever that caregiver was for you, that relationship that you all had, whatever it was, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, that has given you tools that are spilling over or giving you side effects that you are bringing into your adult relationships, and not just personal or intimate relationships, but even just even professional relationships as well, right? So I'm gonna give a review of what I've been talking about. So we started off with the anxious attachment style, right? And hold on a second, y'all, let me turn that down. So with the anxious attachment style, it is due to inconsistent parenting and lack of rapport, okay, or lack of relationship between you and the caregiver, or caregiver and child, right? And so common signs of this attachment style is low self-esteem, strong fear of rejection or abandonment, and clinginess in relationships, like the clinginess that is toxic. Like your mate can't even go to the store because you're like, who you calling, who you texting, where you going, what you no, so cleanliness, like, I had a friend of mine, she was at my home, and like her mate just kept calling her, like, what time you leaving, what you doing, what y'all talking about, like, we need healthy relationships, right? So that's a common sign of an anxious attachment, right? And y'all know I have my notes. I'm not too proud of that. It don't matter where I go, I'm gonna have some notes, all right? And anybody who knows me know that I got some pen and paper somewhere. I got several notebooks that I keep handy, love, all right? So I got my little notes over here that I am referring to. Then the second one that I discussed with you all was the avoidant dismissive attachment style, right? So this is due to parents who are strict and emotionally distant, okay, and who do not tolerate the expressions of feelings and expect their child to be independent and tough, okay? And so as a result, In adulthood, these individuals with the avoidant dismissive attachment style, they appear to be confident and self-sufficient, and they do not tolerate emotional or physical interaction, and might not be able to build healthy relationships, right? So in the workplace, or when they're seen, they may be seen as this confident, self-sufficient person, and borderline like the independent lone wolf, like don't mess with me, don't bother me, I'm good over here, just gone, just okay. Some people are like that, and it's fine. Like if you're at work, and because I work in a very stressful environment, so some people during lunch they like to decompress, they like to go and eat lunch outside or walk around the hospital, or they like to just go into a secluded little corner, not be bothered, because all day long you got people talking. It's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's okay, but to always be a loner, always be avoidant, not wanting to build relationships, not wanting to have that social interaction. Okay, these are some of the signs of an avoidant dismissive attachment style. Okay, and then number three, which was last Saturday, which was disorganized or fearful avoidant. Okay, so this is the most difficult and the most complex type of attachment style. Okay, and it is often seen in people who have been physically, verbally, or sexually abused in their childhood. Okay, or basically just experience trauma or abuse. All right, and this attachment style develops when the child's caregiver, the only source of safety, basically becomes a source of fear, right? So as they result in adulthood, these individuals are extremely inconsistent in their behaviors or their emotions, and have a hard time trusting others, and may also suffer from other mental health issues, okay, such as depression or borderline personality disorder, drug addiction. So I was transparent on the last live, and I explained to you all that I resonate with this one the most. So with you all, these are three insecure attachment styles, right? So today I'm going to share a fourth one with you all, and I'm going to give you details about that. But I share with you all that I resonate with this one the most. But we all have a little bit of all of them. If you resonate with, if you're like, oh, well, all of them sound like me, it's fine. You can resonate with each style, but however, one is gonna like relate to you the most. And so for me, the disorganized, fearful, avoidant resonated with me the most. I've been hurt so much. I've been in so many situations where I relied on a person to love me or treat me a certain way, and then I was let down. The expectation was set high, and then it wasn't delivered, right? And so I have a fearful avoidance style, right? So it's like I want love, I want to attain love, but there's also a fear of love, right? Or a fear of that attachment, because you've been hurt so much. It's like, well, if I let my guard down, if I give it all in, it's like, well, I'm only going to be let down, right? So but I'm telling you guys that there is a way to heal from these things, and you have to get to the root cause, right? You have to get to the root trauma of when this all started. Yeah, you can definitely have a bundle of attachment styles. Yes, Miss Brown Beauties. Yes, ma'am. You can have a bundle. You can relate to all of these. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not crazy. You're not, yeah, it's help for you. Like you can heal from this. You don't have to stay in this. And even though I'm saying heal from this, not saying that, oh, once I go through this process, it's going to be over. I'm not going to ever have these issues. No, but you're going to have the tools to help coach yourself through these things. So when your mate goes out and you're overthinking and you're like, oh my God, is he going to, no, you're going to have the proper tools to talk to yourself, calm yourself down, cast out those negative thoughts, and just move forward, right? Or be comfortable in yourself, right? So that's being comfortable in yourself. That's what we're about to talk about next. Okay, so the fourth attachment style is a secure attachment style. All the three that I just previously discussed with you all are insecure attachment styles. And we all have these things. So I don't care who you are, I don't care how arrived you have become. I don't care. Okay. There's some of these things that you're still dealing with, or some things that you have worked through, and now you have the tools. And so when it pops up, you know how to work through it. But either way, we all have experienced some type of traumatic experiences in our life. We all have some type of toxicity. It may not be as bad as mine. It may not be as bad as some other people. But however, it is some type of experiences that we all had that has built these attachment styles within us, and now it's up to us to be self-aware. So the work starts with us first, with doing the work to self-discover, become self-aware. People always want to call me when I'm on the live, but I'm like, when I'm not on live, my phone be dry as the Sahara Desert. But anyway, so you have to put the work in, right? You have to put you first. So what I want to talk about is the secure attachment. Okay, so in contrast, like I said before, with this one, this is a secure attachment style, which implies that a person is comfortable expressing their emotions openly. Okay. That is the thing that I have run into with me being single. And like, I'm very self aware. And if I have a trigger, I'm going to tell somebody. And just because I have a trigger doesn't mean that our friendship has to end. It doesn't mean that I don't want to talk to you anymore. It just means that something you said was a trigger for me, and I want to talk about it. I want to discuss it so we can move forward. And then if you don't want to talk about it, then I know that you're not the person that I need in my life, because I need people that I can openly express myself to. Like, I don't want to have friends in my life that if you say something to me that bothers me, I can express myself to you. And that's a mate as well. Like, I want a friend and a mate. So if I have a partner and I cannot openly express myself to you, without every time I express myself, you're like, oh, you're trying to argue, you're trying to fuss, it's not about me fussing. And yes, ladies, there is a way to approach certain things. Don't come into it, rah, rah. But if I simply say, hey, what you said to me was a trigger for me. I would like to talk about it. I would like to share with you how it made me feel. And, and maybe we can get some clarity. Maybe the way you said it, I took it wrong. Maybe I interpreted it wrong. We all hear things and we may interpret things a different way. So that's why communication is very important. So in healthy relationships, communication, like if you cannot talk to someone and be open about how you feel, it may be time to reevaluate some things. Okay, so adults with secure attachment styles can depend on their partners, and in turn let their partners rely on them, right? So it's nothing wrong with being secure. So let me read this. So relationships are based on honesty, tolerance, and emotional closeness, right? Relationships are based on honesty, tolerance, and emotional closeness. Okay. The secure attachment style, these secure attachment type thrive in their relationships, but also don't fear being on their own. So your partner can go do what he wants to do or she does or whatever, but you have your things too. Like, you have your hobbies, you have your desires, you have things that interest you as well. So you're fine with having your alone time, and then you're fine with having your together time. But however, you're secure either way, right? So they do not depend on the responsiveness or the approval of their partners, and they tend to have a positive view of themselves and others. Can y'all hear me good? Uh-oh, somebody said I can't hear you anymore. Maybe it's my phone. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? Tell me if you can hear me before I continue. Can y'all hear me? Natasha, can you hear me now? Okay, well, I'm gonna continue because I don't, if you can't hear me, then just let me know. Hold on, because I did have a phone call, so it probably took my. So Natasha, if you brown beauties, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, love, so I can continue. Yeah, I be getting hot over here. Look, like church mother over here, child, just hot. Lord help me. Okay, well, hopefully you guys can hear me, and then if not, then I'll try to redo this video. But either way, so where I left off, they do not depend on the responsiveness or the approval of their partners and tend to have a positive view of themselves and others. Okay, so that is the secure attachment style. So with this, guys, like I said before, if you resonate with any of these attachment styles, it is not the end. It is not the end of the world. You're not the only one. We all have been through traumatic experiences, and we all have to do the work. But it starts with you doing your work, okay? And you have to start with the root. You have to find out what your root cause is. Where did this start from? And then you have to do the work. Okay, then you have to do the work. All right, and so if you guys need some guidance along that journey, I would like for you guys to just simply hit me up. I have a link that I will provide for you all. It is in my bio on Instagram, and I believe it's on Facebook as well, but I will provide the people ask me like, what does this mean? What is that? Basically, the consultation is just a conversation. All right, we're gonna talk. You're gonna share your story. You're gonna tell me what you need from me, and then I'm gonna the devil's busy today. Like my internet connection, the battery, the sound, everything. It's okay, but we're gonna get through this. All right, let me hurry up before something else happens. But if you guys are interested in healing and doing the work, contact me, and basically we'll have a conversation. You'll tell me your story, you'll tell me what your need is, and if my services can help you, then we will move forward with a plan to help you through this journey of healing, okay, to get on the other side of this thing, okay, because it is possible. Because I'm telling you, I was in a place where being alone put me in turmoil. Not being in a relationship was depressing to me, and now I've been single for 5 years. I'm thriving, I'm happy, and I feel good being alone. Of course, there are times that I still want companionship, but I'm good too. And so I'm grateful that I've gotten to this place, because there was a time when this was not the case, and my mind was in turmoil, my heart was in turmoil, there was no peace with the smile. Even though there was a smile, it was a lot going on inside of me, and I felt as though I needed to check into a mental institution. But God, right? And so I'm telling you guys that there is work that you can do. There are tools and principles that you can implement in your life to help you rewire this and become your best self and start to build healthy relationships. So yes, I am still single. Yes, I believe that there are great men out there that will one day scoop me up off my feet. But in the meantime, I am secure in me. I am secure in my abilities. I am secure with my love, because I love myself. I treat myself, and I set the standard, right? And so I'm just excited to be able to help somebody else get to this point and maybe even beyond, because I still have not like arrived. I'm still doing my work, and that's the thing. Healing is not a one hitter quitter type thing. Once you do this thing, it is going to be continuous, right? Because you're going to be self-aware, and you're going to be like, okay, I need to work on that. This is something I need to work on. And that is where I am. Like, there will be things that I may have thought like, okay, I'm done with that, but then it'll be something that will trigger me. But I am aware now that that is a trigger. Okay, let me work on that. So that is all what healing is becoming aware of yourself, becoming aware of your emotions, and giving yourself grace, and knowing that your feelings and your emotions are valid, love. Like, don't suppress that stuff. Don't hide it from nobody. If you mad, be mad. Don't take it out on nobody else, though. Don't make somebody else's day bad because you having a rough day. But it's okay to feel the way you feel. Is okay, but then you have to work on how you respond to life, how you we don't want to just react off of our emotions, but we want to be integral, we want to be strategic on how we respond, right? Not just react, because that was me. Right, I'm not telling you guys anything that I have not gone through myself, but literally I was that person who would just react off of emotion, and now I'm moving so that I respond versus just react. And so if I have ever just reacted to any of you all that are watching on today, please forgive me, number one. And number two, realize that I am still a work in progress, and I'm not using it as an excuse, but I'm literally like in my work. So if I have ever done that to you, please forgive me and know that our next interaction with each other will be better, because I am better, right? And I'm a different person than what I was before. So give me grace as well, right? I'm not perfect. I'm just doing my work. And so I want to help you all do your work as well. So if anything that I have said today has resonated with you, and you feel as though you can relate to any of these attachment styles, the anxious, the avoidant, the fearful, disorganized, or either the secure, and you want to stay secure, hit me up. I'm your detox coach. I'm here to help you detox and avoid those toxic situations and empower you to reclaim your power back, love, and to be your best self. All right. So I love you all. Happy Saturday. I'm out of here because I got some stuff to do. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for y'all because I see y'all hit me up and we about to get some work done. All right. So yeah, y'all have a great day. It's Soul Work Saturday with your girl, Coach Devona. Boom. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.